Have you ever heard of the Colorado signal? A weak transmission at a frequency forgotten that appeared at dawn in the most isolated regions of the state. A static snap, a severe and then the unmistakable sound of the Morse code. At the beginning, no one gave importance. It must be an interference, they said. Maybe some amateur radio testing old equipment. But that didn't stop. The transmission was repeated every night, always at 3:17 a.m. exactly, no matter the climate, season, or location. It was enough to tune in between 10:30 and 10:40 a.m. and the signal emerged. There were subtle variations at frequency, almost as if someone or something was trying to imitate human behavior, but didn't know exactly how. Others disappeared. There are those who say that if you hear the broadcast too much time, it begins to listen to you back. Stories from all over the world where the line between reality and nightmares is blurring our vision. Bend, and if you hear a strange sound in the middle of the dawn, a weak snap on the radio sequence of insistent pipes, do not try to translate. We also have other types of contents that may interest you. Do not try to find the origin. Turn off the radio, and don't talk about it with anyone, because she is always listening. Thank you very much for your cooperation, and see you soon. People who said heard the code, even with the radio, with the help of his friend, Harry, a former army radio operator. Thomas learned that the voice belonged to a man who called himself Dr. Strange. Together, they followed clues, leading them deeper into the heart of London. Faced with this growing threat, Thomas had to make a decision. Would he continue to investigate the case, or would he ignore the call of adventure? What he decided would not only change his life forever, but also determine the fate of the entire world. The story culminated in a surprising twist that left readers questioning the nature of good and evil and the power of choice. Each step brought them closer to the truth, but also exposed them to great danger. Initially, he is an ordinary young man, living a routine life. Victoria, the mysterious woman who accompanies Thomas on his journey, is a femme fatale who adds a touch of sensuality and intrigue to the plot. Her enigmatic nature and hidden motives make her an unpredictable and fascinating character. On the other hand, Dr. Strange, the voice from the radio, acts as a guide and mentor to Thomas, providing cryptic clues and warnings about the danger that threatens the world. His presence is felt throughout the story, but his true identity and motives remain shrouded in mystery until the end. However, when confronted with the mysteries of the radio signals and the enigmatic doctor, Thomas discovers a strength within himself that he never knew he possessed. With a gripping plot and unforgettable characters, it will keep you on the edge of your seat until the very last page. So, if you're looking for an exciting read, I highly recommend diving into this captivating tale. He learns that he is the chosen one, destined to save the world from the unleashed beast. Guided by an unshakable determination, he embarked on a journey full of twists and turns. Accompanying him was Victoria, the enigmatic woman who seemed to know more about the mystery than she revealed. The doctor warned that an ancient evil was unleashed in the world, and that only a chosen one could stop it. Intrigued and somewhat skeptical, Thomas decided to follow the trail of the mysterious radio signal. Others reported repetitive dreams with fog, covered forests, and a buzz that vibrated inside the skull. The beast unleashed by Dr. Strange seemed to be everywhere and nowhere, leaving a trail of fear and destruction in its wake. As the story unfolded, Thomas and Victoria uncovered a conspiracy that went far beyond their wildest imaginations. It discovered that the beast was nothing more than a metaphor for the darkness that resided in each of them. A dart that threatened to engulf the world. Only the chirping of crickets accompanied the soft breeze that caressed the window panes. Inside one of the houses in the city, 18-year-old Thomas Powell sat hunched over his workbench, fiddling with a broken wireless set. Toes, an avid radio enthusiast, dreamed of building his own device, capable of picking up distant stations. However, for now, he was limited to repairing other people's devices, hoping that one day he would achieve his goal. A man in Durango was found wandering naked through the streets, covered with cold-drawn symbols. "Beware, the beast is loose," the voice said in a low, ominous tone. Thomas nearly jumped out of his skin. At first, he thought it was just a joke, a prank by one of his friends. However, when he turned the knob to a different station and the voice continued to speak, he realized that something extraordinary was happening. He had stumbled upon something incredible, a secret transmission that no one else could pick up by. Our mission is to make esoteric and mystical knowledge accessible to everyone, because we believe that everyone has the right to know that there is more to life than what meets the eye. He repeated without stopping, "She woke up, she woke up, she woke up, ... B." He was hospitalized and never spoke again. Pi, the government, denied any involvement. The FCC never officially recognized the existence of the station. No transmission tower has been found. No identified source. In 2019, Ethan disappeared. His room was overturned. All your recording equipment is gone. In the center of the bed, there was only the radio still tuned at the same frequency. 2 days later, the transmission changed. For the first time in years, the code was different. "Wind decoded," he said. "Ethan is listening now." Since then, new names began to emerge in the messages. Ordinary people. Names of the forums. Casual listeners, as if the signal knew who was listening. In a short time, groups began to hunt the origin of the signal. Improvised antennas were mysteries. Hunters invaded trails in the Rocky Mountains with portable and transmitting equipment. But the sign always escaped. Every time someone seemed to approach the source, he disappeared for days, just to reappear in another county, as if I knew it was being hunted. Weak, intermittent, but present. An engineering student at the University of Colorado was the first to record the code. His name was Ethan Calloway. He set up a small home fundraising station just out of curiosity. When he decoded the message, he thought he had made a mistake. The characters, when translated, they formed meaningless phrases, fragmented, incomplete, as they are in the tree. "Don't look at the sky. Listen to the skin," she whispers for the metal. Startled, Ethan posted the recording on an amateur radio forum. In a matter of days, the post went viral among conspiracy theorists. station numbers enthusiasts and radio phenomena scholars. One detail caught the attention of everyone. The Morse code did not follow a common pattern. There were also strange cases among the most frequent listeners. Today, few are still looking for the Colorado sign. Many gave up. Did you like this story? If you want more stories like this, subscribe so you don't miss the next videos. Do you need help understanding what these predictions mean? Then take a look at our community where we analyze together the meaning of dreams and their possible interpretations. And finally, our platform, where we share our knowledge and experiences to awaken consciousness. You can also help us grow by sharing our content with your friends and family. It was a very quiet night in London. That night, while tinkering with the radio, Thomas accidentally turned the dial to an unknown frequency. Suddenly, a voice broke the silence. Determined to uncover the mystery, Thomas devoted himself, body and soul, to understanding the cryptic message. Along the way, he met a beautiful and enigmatic woman named Victoria, who claimed to know more about the Doctor and his mission than she was willing to admit. Meanwhile, the mysterious beast, unleashed by the Doctor, seemed to be growing stronger, spreading fear and chaos wherever it went. Thomas decided to follow the trail of the mysterious radio signals, despite not knowing where they would lead or what dangers lay ahead. The investigation took them through the darkest corners of London, where they faced not only physical danger, but also psychological torment. In a final confrontation, filled with emotion, Thomas had to face his inner demons and choose between embracing the darkness or becoming the hero the world needed. Throughout the story, Thomas's character undergoes a profound transformation. The supporting characters are equally captivating. If you're a fan of stories filled with suspense, mystery, and a touch of the supernatural, then this story is perfect for you. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.